Okay, so here we go. Today we will have this PowerPoint slide along with the lab tutorial enhanced, okay, in class and hands-on lab tutorial. So you guys must listen carefully. Okay, so welcome back everyone. Welcome back everyone to all of my students. We will see again this semester. Okay, I hope everyone doing well. So in this semester, you will take one new module named Introduction to Visual and Interactive Programming. So it's mentioned there, programming words. So that's mean in this module, we will learn a very basic, simple programming that everyone can do a programming. Even though you are not a CT background, a computer background, okay, computer science background or information technology background, okay, but you still can create a simple application, a simple system using this visual programming. So when we say visual programming, your output also will be visualized. Like creating a games, like creating a quiz, like creating one application, one simple animation. Okay, but when I say simple animation, that's mean not like if you have like a human being, you have head, a complete human body, head, hands, okay, legs, a body. Okay, if we use the multimedia tools, we can separate moving them, the hands, the legs, the head, the nose, the eyes. But in this programming, you cannot do something like that. Because it's just a very simple programming, a simple animation. So when I say simple animation, you just can move the whole body of the sprite. We call our character as a sprite in this module. Okay, so let me start. Okay, so we will learn a build your own block. We will build your own block. When we say block, that means we less to type the code. Means we are using a block of command or block of script that we creating something. Of course, I will show you example. Don't worry. Okay, so BYOB stand for build your own block. So to build your own block, we have three languages, the visual languages or graphical languages, okay, that we had, which are Scratch, BYOB itself, and Snap. Okay. So let's we know about all these three. We will not use all these three, guys. We will use only one. Okay, we will use only one of these. Okay, so Scratch was created at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, while BYOB is the extension of Scratch that created at University of California, Berkeley. How about Snap? So Snap is the online version of BYOB. So that means BYOB is the offline version, means you will download the software and you will do it offline. Even you don't have internet connection, you can create the application. Okay. While Snap, you need an online connection because you will create it online. The interface is similar to BYOB, just Snap is online version, BYOB is the offline version. Clear? Clear, guys? Okay, guys. Now, when I'm asking you, you can unmute yourself. Clear?
Clear, miss.
Okay. How about Scratch? Scratch, if you download the version of Scratch 2.0 and above, so it's similar to BYOB, just the interface is more interesting and it's more interactive for Scratch. So I will show you the interface and later you decided because there is an issue. I tell you guys, okay, I'll tell you guys now that BYOB for those are using MacBook or Apple computer, the iMac and MacBook, okay, the Apple product, you cannot install BYOB because it's not compatible unless you have a remote Windows inside your MacBook. So if you have a remote Windows inside your MacBook, then you can install BYOB. Otherwise, you need to use Visual Computer Lab, Virtual APU Computer Lab to use the BYOB. Okay? Scratch, both can. Windows, you can install. MacBook also can install. Okay, while Snap, everyone can use because it's online. Okay, but in our syllabus, they mentioned that we need to use BYOB. So what I take for a measure, something like, because it's happened, every semester it's happened. Not everyone using a Windows laptop. The OS is Windows. Some of you, maybe you have your parents is about you a MacBook or iMac. Okay, so you use a Apple laptop or Apple computer. So it will be difficult for everyone, especially for those who are using MacBook, when you install Scratch. But during the class, I'm teaching you guys using BYOB because this is inside our syllabus. But why I didn't allow you guys to have a different type of application software to run your code anymore? Why I say anymore? Because until the last semester, previous semester, actually it's still running. The semester before you is still running. We noticed something that inside BYOB is not applicable inside Scratch, which is it will give a problem to students who use Scratch. Clear?
Yes, miss.
Clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so let me show you something. Okay, let me show you the BYOB, the Snap, the Scratch. Okay, so you will see clearly. Okay, this is me. I will share with my student everything. Okay, so this is BYOB. So this is your BYOB, where inside here you will bring all the block command into the script area to run the code. Okay, so for example, later I will show you how to install. So now you just focus, because I have already prepared all the installer for my students. So now listen first, because I want to show you the difference. Okay, so when you bring how to start or how to run your program, and then you say you move 50 or 100 steps. Okay, So when you click the green flag, it will move. It will move. So this is BYOB. Same as in a Scratch. We also have the same, okay, how to run the program. But if you notice, in a Scratch, control was divided into two. The control for the conditional format, for the conditional, for the control structure itself, which is we have the looping, repeat, forever, and the conditional statement, if else. And for the control, event handler controller, like when the green flag click, when the space key press, how you want to start your program was differently put inside event. Okay, and the things that we have in BYOB that we don't have in Scratch, which is we need to have it as we have a tutorial that use that command block. It's inside operator. Okay, in BYOB we have this ASCII code, but in Scratch we do not have any ASCII code. That is the reason, because that is one of our tutorial in the class, in class exercise. So we need that. So that's why it will give a problem to students who install the Scratch. I know, if you look now, Scratch and BYOB, the interface for Scratch is more interesting. You will be like, I like Scratch interface more. It's not about interface. We are talking not about the interface. Right now, we are talking about whether the command or the features that we want to learn is inside the application software or not. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So, if I move 100 step, that will definitely move the 100 step. Okay, so you already saw Scratch and BYOB. So now I will show you Snap. Snap. You go to the Snap website, you click snap.berkeley.edu. You can run the Snap straightforward, of course, but I would like you to sign up. Okay, sign up using your personal email also can, because it's a free, It's a free. So I already signed up. So this is the interface of Snap. If you look here, it's more like BYOB and it has everything including the advanced block that they had recently or they added recently for the BYOB. But only we can find inside Snap. Okay, so it's similar. Green flag click, motion, move 100. Okay, don't worry. After you choose which one you want to use, then I will show you how. So when you click the green flag click, it will move. Exactly the same, the sprite. Okay, so that is the difference of Scratch, BYOB, and the Snap. Snap online, BYOB offline, Scratch also offline. But the difference is BYOB has a command block that Scratch doesn't have. Okay. So let me proceed to our slide back. Okay. So Scratch projects are mostly compatible with BYOB and Snap. Since Snap using a web-based version, so it doesn't use the compiler. They use interpreter. So what is interpreter? What is the compiler? The debugger, the debugger, debugger to run or test your program. BYOB, we have a compiler where if you have an error, you cannot see the output until you fix the error when we use a compiler. Okay? Okay, so now how to install? Come. I show you. Okay? If you go to your Moodle, open your Moodle. Okay, open your Moodle now. You will see this image. So your Moodle, this is your image for your Moodle. Click at your Moodle. And then you will see one folder installer and the virtual lab. So for those who want to use BYOB offline using the virtual lab, you can open the link and follow the step on how to connect to the virtual lab. This virtual lab means you will use the you will use APU computer labs, but from your place. Clear? Clear?
Yes, Miss.
Clear.
Miss.
Okay. So now, if you open the folder installer, you will given 3 installer. One Scratch for desktop, one BYOB setup for Windows, and another one is for Mac. But as I mentioned, if you don't have a remote Windows inside your MacBook or iMac, you cannot install using this BYOB Mac. Okay? Clear? Clear?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. So this
Yes,
is
miss.
called yes. Yes.
No, no,
You
I
have
said
question?
yes. It's all clear. No, no, I said it's
Oh,
all clear.
okay. Sorry, yeah. Okay. So now, for our lesson, I want you to vote, because we are using BYOB. That is the inside syllabus. Okay. So I want you guys to vote based on okay, based on the text that I will send, okay, through your message, conversation, meeting chat. So you guys vote, because I want everyone get the same lesson. I don't want when I teach using BYOB, for those who are using Scratch, you will have a problem. Okay, so let me have something. Yeah, wait. Okay. Kindly vote inside the meeting chat. Okay, I understand offline is better. You can download BYOB because even I teach using Snap, you guys still can follow. But different, if I teach BYOB, you guys using Scratch, it will be a problem to you guys. So vote wisely, guys. A. If you install the BYOB inside your computer by yourself, it won't attack you with virus unless your computer itself having a virus. Guys, I'm using BYOB. It doesn't have a virus. I only use BYOB like 2 years. Now since I teach the IVIP. No, unless it is installer, guys. You install that inside your computer, so it's not a virus. Unless, okay, unless you use the virtual lab, because we didn't know APU lab computer, maybe there is a virus there, but don't worry. APU always keep their, okay, the technician in APU always keep the computer, okay, clean from the virus, unless student itself share the virus. If you scared, then don't install. Then you don't have to learn. That's easy. Guys, do you think I will give you a virus? I already installed this like 2 years. I'm also not giving a virus to my student, guys. Okay? Please don't say something like not even something like, if I want to give you a virus, I can give you a lot of virus. But please, if you don't want to use virtual lab, install, download from the one that I gave you here. Install, download. This is not virus. This is installer. If it's a virus, your computer, if you have antivirus, they will detect. This is the installer. After you download, they will give you this logo. This is the installer. This is the installer, guys. I won't give you a virus. If you don't want to install, you don't want to use it, then it's up to you. Okay? If you cannot do anything during the lab, don't ask me anything. Don't say that, Miss, how to do it? I don't have this. Because you choose not to download because you're scared of the virus. Okay? Okay. Okay, guys. Based on the vote, okay, 24 vote for SNAP that we learned, we use during our lab class, and 9 of you vote for BYOB. Okay, but listen carefully, listen carefully. Even if I use BYOB or SNAP during the class session, it won't give you any problem because both BYOB and SNAP are similar. Only BYOB is the offline version, which is, yes, I agree with Hassan. Offline is much more better, okay? Because when we use offline, we will not having or face any internet connection issue and everything. Okay, but why I give you the another solution, which is SNAP? It is because some of you may not using a Windows OS, which is they are using MacBook or iMac, the computer, the desktop for Apple and laptop for Apple, which is they cannot install BYOB inside their computer. So that's why we allow to use Snap, since they are equally the same thing as BYOB. So clear? Clear, guys? Okay. Clear? Okay. So if you are clear, okay, maybe for your assignment letter, you need to use BYOB, guys. So that's why you also need to download and install the BYOB, because not every time you will have the internet connection, okay, and not every time our internet connection will be okay. Good, very good, Rifat. So download and install, and at the same time, you also can use your Snap. It won't have any issue. Okay. Clear, guys? And don't worry, as even if you use BYOB and you want to open your BYOB file from Snap, also can. You want to see? I will show you. Okay? I will show you. Wait, okay. Let me show you guys. So this is my Snap. Okay? So I open. Okay? Yeah, you need to log in if you want to use cloud, to store your file cloud inside cloud. But I use a from computer. Okay? So if I have okay, one, something like this. This is BYOB that I open from scratch, from Snap. But as you can see, there is no sprite here. So what you can do? You can replace the image. How? You can use this from the libraries, the costumes. Go to this file. This is file, Then you can use any costume for the library. Okay? To replace it, and then you can also import another one. So you say you import Apple. So it depends, your sprite. This one is for sprite 1. So if you go to the script, so you need to change Alonso, and you need to change again to Apple. Then they will have the Alonso and Apple. So for the sprite 1, also you need to change. You need to have, okay, so go to costume. You need to have choose the costume. Then you will have the costume. So that is how we get the costume for our sprite. You can have it inside your snap, even you creating it from BYOB. So first of all, you join and just give your username. My username, I use my own name, Azia, and then just give your password and your email address. That's it. It's a free version 1. Okay? As inside the class, I will use Snap sometimes, and I also will use BYOB sometimes. Because it depends on how many of you are using a Windows or MacBook. If a lot of you using MacBook, so I will use Snap. Okay, while I'm teaching. Clear, guys? Clear? Okay, so now are you guys done with the joining the Snap or installing the BYOB? I give you 5 minutes to install and join the Snap. After that, we will start our lab session. Our first lab session where I will share with you the view of the Snap or BYOB because it's similar. Just there is a small difference in Snap, but don't worry, I will show you as well. Clear? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me. Okay, guys. I share with you in the meeting chat. Sorry, Ziyi. Okay. Okay. No. Snapchat is not the Snap. Okay. It's a snap.berkeley.edu. The one that I share. Okay. Inside the meeting chat.
No, ma'am.
No need, Samuel. Yes, Saad?
Ma'am, should we download BYOP or Snap?
Both can use. Okay. Like I answer for Samuel. If you already use BYOB, you don't have to use Snap.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, sure can, Johnson. Also can. Hey, Johnson, you say you have a vaccination today, right? Oh, 5 p.m. Okay. Okay, guys, can. If you use virtual lab, also can. No issue. Okay? Because it's a similar thing. It's a similar command block. Okay? Don't worry. I give you 5 minutes to do that. Done? Done. Okay. So, if everyone done, before we proceed, I want to show you something so you guys won't confuse, Okay, you guys won't confuse with what you will see after this, starting today. Okay, so we go back to our slide. This slide will be uploaded inside Moodle today, by today. Okay. Okay, here we go. So when we say Scratch, BYOB, and Snap, they use a four concept, okay? A four concept which is abstracting and modularizing, okay? Reusing and remixing, testing and debugging, and iterative and incremental. This is the computational thinking's key concept, okay? Where you will see what you want to do. This is the abstracting and modularizing, like you brainstorming your idea, what you want to create. Is it you want to create a game? Is it you want to create a TV show? Is it you want to create a quiz? Is it you want to create an exam questions? So you will ask yourself. You get an idea on how to create that application. And then we have the reusing and remixing. This is where we know that we are sometimes not having any idea at all. Sometimes what I want to do, I don't have any idea, I'm stuck. You will say something to yourself. That's why we have this abstracting and modularizing where you will ask, hey, what is my favorite games? Can I convert this game into a BYOB or into a computational thinking applications? Or what is my favorite TV show? What is my favorite subject? So you will ask. So sometimes you cannot, when you already ask, you cannot find any idea. So there we go with the reusing and remixing, where we are allowed to go and see other people work and get the idea from that, and we implement by improve, improve the current or the recent things or the application that we get it from outsources by make it into our own. That means we didn't take 100% from other people work. That's why we have the remixing. Okay? Clear?
Yeah, miss.
Okay. Then, testing and debugging. Every time we do or run the code, we need to test. Test the code that they don't give you any error. And then iterative and incremental. So iterative and incremental means you do each of the tasks one by one, each of the command one by one, and then you test. Oh, it's working, it's running, don't have any error. Then you add on more command or more script. Then you test again, it's running and it don't have any error. Then you add on again. That's why they say iterative. It's iterating and incremental. Let's say after 3 or 4 command, script that you add on, suddenly you get an error. So that means you know that the previous command that you add doesn't have any error because you keep testing it. But when the last or the recent command that you add giving you an error, that means your current command is the one who had the error. That's why we say iterative and incremental. So we will add on every time. So BYOB and Scratch and the Snap, they have the same visual syntax. They have a command block, they have a reporter block, and they have the predicate block. So the command block is something that we have the indentation on the top, and sometimes we also have the tab on the bottom, like this. I will show you, okay, in a real things. While reporter block usually will perform action and reports a value, the one with the oval thing, oval or hexagonal in shape. So usually we use this block inside another block. While predicate block, this predicate block, this one, rectangle shape, okay? Rectangle shape here. This is the predicate. This is not predicate. This is command. This is predicate, the green with the rectangle shape. Usually it will be given you true or false. At the end it will say either your answer is true or false. Okay? So we have this predicate. Okay, we have this command, and then we have this reporter. So BYOB or Scratch or Snap, we don't have any typing. It's not like don't have any at all, but just a little typing. Like you want to type the value, you want to type the display text, then it remove a source of painful errors. So let us focus on learning computational thinking rather than the syntax of a programming language. So let's restart. Okay. Okay. Let we start. I will show from Snap, since BYOB view is more easier than Snap. I will show with a Snap. Okay. Because I know for those who are using MacBook, you are using Snap. So let me show you from the Snap. Okay. Okay, I will open a new one. Okay. So if you look at BYOB and Snap, you have the similar interface environment, where at the left side is your command palette, your command block palette, where you have motion, look, sound, pen, control, sensing, operator, and variables. Am I right, guys? Even in BYOB, you also have the same things. Am I right, guys? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you also have the area of the script, the area of the costume, and the area of the sound. When you click the tab, script, costume, and sound. Same as in BYOB, script, costume, and sound. Okay? Clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so if you look here, even in Snap or BYOB, you will see this name sprite1. So this area is where you change the sprite name. So if let's say you want to change the sprite name into orange, okay, so it will change it here, orange as well, same as Snap. Just double click here and change to orange. I will change to orange the name, the sprite name. Similar. Okay. Okay. Done. Done, guys?
Miss, can you show it again? I'm not so sure.
Change it here. The name, to change the name.
Okay, I got it.
Ah,
Change it to what, miss?
that is the, you don't have to change, but I show you that you can change your sprite name from here. Even in Snap, the same area that you can change your sprite name. It's not that changes to what? Where have you been, guys?
Okay, all clear, miss. All clear.
Okay, clear?
Clear, miss.
Okay, so now let's proceed. Okay, proceed to the next part. So if you look here, we have the two button here. The two button is about your stage, your output area. This is your output area. So you can make it smaller, or you can make it bigger, or you can make them as presentation view. Same as BYOB, you also have that. BYOB, small stage, bigger stage, and presentation view. Similar, just the button different. Okay. So if you notice, you have the green flag. If you choose to start your program with the green flag, it will seen here, and this is to stop your application from running, to pause your application from running, and to stop your application, stop everything. So do in the Snap, you have the three button. Okay, so now the different things here in BYOB and Snap is about their sprite. Okay, I show BYOB first because the BYOB is very easy. If you go to the BYOB, you will see the paint new sprite, means you can draw your own sprite. You draw. This is your new sprite you can draw. Okay. You can add a new sprite from a libraries from BYOB. Once you install the BYOB, there is a lot of sprite libraries they give you free here. Okay, you can see they have the okay, animals, fantasy, letters, people, things, transportation, and tools sprite. Or you can get it from surprise. Surprise means BYOB choose for you the sprite. Okay. Okay. The difference in Snap is you don't have any images sprite. They add a new turtle like this. Or you can paint a new sprite. Okay, you can paint a new sprite. Okay, you can draw a new sprite. Then you can draw. Okay, you can draw a new sprite. So this is your new sprite. You can draw, or you can snap a picture. Okay. Okay, you can snap a picture. So you can also delete. You can delete. Right click and delete if you don't want. So how if you say, Miss, I don't want to use this turtle. I still want to use the sprite as like in the BYOB here. Yes, guys can. Even in BYOB as well, you can have your own photo. You download, you save in the folder, you just choose a new sprite and go take the photo from the folder. Nothing. Image, the photo is image, no problem. As well as inside the snap. Snap different is you must go to costume. You go to costume, you go to your folder, go and take your image. For example, I go to, okay, here is my image. Okay, I bring this Alonso, I drag onto the costume. Then I will have Alonso. Or you also can go to the file here and you can get it from costume. But it's not as much as in BYOB. So I told you guys in in advance, there is no as much as in BYOB. Okay, I told you in advance, so you guys will know that if you need a different sprite, you guys can download and you can bring. Make sure when you download without a background color, means a PNG image. Clear? Clear?
Clear, miss.
Okay. So now, stage. You also can have a different stage background. So different stage background similar. For BYOB, you must, for snap, okay, you can go to here, background, files, background, and you can choose any background. Or if you want to use your own background, you can use your own background. But it's not as much, It's not as much as inside BYOB. Okay. So in BYOB, go to stage, go to background. You can import. We have a different type of background, or you can have your own background. We have indoors, nature, outdoors, sport. So it's similar, just add the background inside the stage. Okay. So here your your Alonso is too big. You say your sprite is too big. So guys, what you can do, you go to looks. You have the, sorry, it's not stage, it's supposed to be sprite. Make sure if you want to change your sprite, make sure you click at your sprite, go to size, go to looks, go to set size. For now, I didn't use any controller, event handler. I just want to make it smaller. Then I click. Then Alonso will become smaller. Okay, Alonso will become smaller. But if you think it's still too big, you can make it more smaller. That's it. Same as in BYOB. But in BYOB, it gives you like right click. You can resize your sprite like this. Or you can also use the looks set size. So you can set size 50%, you say. So they will make it smaller. Okay? Clear? Clear? Okay. So are you guys ready to create one simple program? Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Ready. Okay. I will use, okay. So I will use Snap. For those who are using BYOB, don't worry. You can get the same sprite from the BYOB. Everyone ready? Vivin, ready?
Yes, miss, I'm ready.
Okay. So I will use Snap. I just want to know how many of you are using a MacBook. I will remove. How many of you are using a MacBook? Okay. I will remove as well Alonso because I want to bring a different sprite. How many of you using a MacBook? Two. Oh, Vivian, you are using MacBook. 3, Johnson. So you are using Snap, am I right, Vivian?
Yes, Miss. I'm using Snap,
Okay, good.
but I'll
Okay.
download BYOB afterwards also, Miss.
But you must have the remote Windows to install
Yes.
your BYOB. Okay. Okay, so 4 of you and 5 of you. Okay, so listen everyone, because this is similar okay, similar tutorial. We will do the same thing. Everyone will do the same thing. So we have a simple program. Okay. So if in BYOB, the sprite will be inside fantasy. The sprite will be inside fantasy. Okay. Okay. So now for Snap, I want you guys to go to File. Okay. Go to Costume and find Dragon 1A. Find Dragon 1, Dragon 1A here, this one. Okay. Find the Dragon 1A, import. So you can make move. For BYOB, okay, you just delete your Alonso. Okay, for BYOB, you delete your Alonso. Okay, delete. I will delete everything here. You delete the Alonso and you choose a new sprite. Go to Fantasy and choose Dragon 1A. Like this. If you don't want to have the background, you don't have to put a background. I will just change to white. Okay, done? Okay.
Done.
Okay, so still for BYOB student, this is the first class. So later on you will know where you want to change the costume. This is first class, so I will show you both. Okay, so for this BYOB students, I want you guys go to costume tab, import the Dragon 1B with the fire, but make sure you choose back the first costume, the one without fire. Okay, while for the Snap, you add another costume, the one with fire. You can choose 1B here or 1B there, no problem, import. But make sure to click the dragon without fire. Okay. Then the next part is go to script. Both BYOB and Snap. Go to script because we will start writing the code. Okay. done? Okay, so let me start. For the beginning, I will use when green flag click. You guys also use when green flag click. So this is the event handler, okay, event controller to run or to start our program. Okay. BYOB also you have it inside control command. It's inside control command block. So bring the when green flag click. Okay. So if you done, let me say something. Display a text. Go to looks here. Go to looks command block. Okay. Go to looks command block. You can use say or you can use think. Different say and think is like this. Say, okay, things bubble. Okay, so you can choose either one. But I will use say. I will say, hello, I'm Dragon. Okay, hello. Okay, I will type. And I'm a dragon. Okay, then I will say another. Okay, another one say. Okay, do you want to see me breathe fire? Okay, do you want to see me breathe fire? Then we still in the looks command. We bring switch to costume. Choose the dragon with fire, the one with dragon 1B. Switch to dragon 1B. And then you can have say, isn't that cool? Okay, you can have isn't okay, isn't that cool? Okay. Okay, so now when you click green flag click, there will be hello, I'm a dragon. Do you want to see me breathe a fire? Then isn't that cool? So now you say that your program is too dull. You want to have a sound play. Okay, you want to have a sound play. So if you want to have a sound play, you go to here, sound tab. Wait, I need to stop. Is everyone is? Is everyone is following me now?
Yes, miss.
Are you done?
Done, miss.
Okay. So did you get the same output?
Yes.
You need to bring this from looks command here. Okay. Find the looks command block. Go and bring switch to costume. and click at the drop down arrow here and then choose the Dragon 1B. But first, make sure you have the costume inside here. If you don't have the costume in BYOB or in Snap, then of course you cannot change the costume. Okay? Okay, good. Oh. Okay, done.
Can enable switch to costume.
Yes?
Ma'am, how we can go for the switch to costume?
Huh?
Switch to costume.
Huh?
So how we can enable this one? Switch to costume one, a purple one.
Okay. The purple one is there. It's inside Luke's command. Even in BYOB also the same thing. It's inside Luke's command. Am I right, guys? Am I right, guys? Yes. Why yours is blurring? Okay, I'm asking you. One thing, you must be honest with me, guys. With me, you guys must be honest, How you resize your dragon? How did you resize your dragon? If you want to change the size, make sure you use the set size, for your sprite. Set size and change the size. It can happen when the image that we add on, okay, is smaller, then we resize them to a bigger one, then it can become a blurry. So always use the set size command here to change the size. Okay, good, Cannot, because you make them shrink. Okay, you shrink the dragon. Cannot. Don't use this one. Use the set size that I show you. Okay? Yeah. Okay, because this one is like a paint editor. Okay, so no, don't use that. Okay, no problem. Okay, you learning. Okay, okay. So now, after this is about sound. Remember, I mentioned we want to create a sound because we said that when the dragon breathe the fire, they will have a sound. Okay? They will have a sound. Okay. Okay. So here we go. Why I open like this? Because I want to show both BYOB. Okay. So for BYOB first, you go to sound, you click import. All the sound effects already there. And as you can see, we have multiple or many sound effects. Okay, you can choose animals effect, sound effect, effects, electronic, human, instruments, music loops, percussions, and vocals. Okay, this is BYOB. Okay, then you import. Make sure you click import and choose the sound. Let's say you choose laser. So the sound will be here. Okay, this is BYOB. For snap, you go to sound here. You can record or you can go to here. Go to sound. Go to fast sound and you can choose sound. Okay. But why I say but? You have like a very few choices. So what you can do, if you already install BYOB program, if you already install BYOB program, you can go to the folder. You can go to the folder, go to local DC, you can go to BYOB, you can go to media, you can go to the sound. So you can use exact sound effects that we had inside the BYOB. So you can choose any other sound. You can choose animal sound. Maybe you can use this one. So you just drag and drop. Okay. So this is what you can do. You can do. So for the sound, you can also download. You also can record. Okay. To use a sound, the file size that compatible very well with BYOB, Scratch or Snap is a WAV file, the WAV. So you convert your MP3 file into WAV, so it will be easy for you to get the sound. So once you have the sound, you go back to your script, you go to the sound command. This one is dark purple. Bring play sound, okay, and choose the sound that you just add on previously. When you try run your code, okay, they will have a sound. So if you say that, I want sound before it said isn't that cool, but right now your costume doesn't change to a normal dragon, am I right? So always make them change at the beginning. Okay, dragon 1A. So whenever they start, it will give you this cute dragon. Then it will change. Okay, same as in BYOB. So in BYOB, you have the sound. Let's say I import the sound animals. I say I want to have the wolf. Okay, and then I create the same thing. When the green flag click, I switch to costume 1A again, and then I say hello, I'm a dragon. Okay, and then want to see me breathe the fire, and then we switch to costume 1B, and then we play sound, and then We say, isn't that cool? Okay. So you will have the same, the similar output. Hello, I'm a dragon. Do you want to see me brave the fire? Isn't that cool? Then whenever you click the green flag, click again, then they will go back to the normal dragon. Okay. Oh, I just saw your name, Nabil. Okay. 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 So this is just a very simple code for our first lab tutorial, guys. Of course, starting next week, we will learn more and more and more until the end of the semester. Okay, this is what I mean. We can create something like a small animation. Using the different sprite, okay, different costume. We change them to the dragon that have a fire. Okay, and then with a sound, we add on the sound. So this is a very simple one I show you since this is our first lab. Starting next week, we will have more. Okay? Okay, guys? Okay, guys?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
miss.
Any questions? Just imagine after this at 4:30, I will talk again with, okay? Because we have our lecture class. Okay. Any question, guys? Don't worry, we will learn a lot of from the other controls, other commands as well. Any other question? Any questions, guys? Before? No. Okay. Wait. Good, Heidi. Okay. Here we go. For BYOB, you go to File and Save. Both of them are not auto-save, guys. Okay, you must save. Save the file. For BYOB, they will automatically save inside your Scratch project. Where is your Scratch project? It's inside your document. Go to document, you will find the Scratch project. They will save everything inside there. Okay, you give a name, give the name. Okay, for Snap, you must go to your file here and save. Save, you can save inside your cloud. Save cloud means you need to log in. Log in, you must, okay, sign in here. Okay, I don't know why they said that I didn't log in, but I already logged in. Okay, then you also can save inside computer. Saving inside a computer is like downloading. Okay, it's like downloading. For example, here, lab 1. Okay, save. As you can see, is the XML file. Don't worry, do not double click open from that, but go to file here and open from here. Open, go to computer and go to download. Go to the XML file, lab 1, which is today, open. They will open the file as the snap view. So you don't have to worry, even it's an XML file. We still can open. You can redo again, okay? You can redo again, don't worry. Don't be sad, you can redo again, okay? Okay guys, that is how you save the work. So if you export your project, it's still exporting as XML. So you can save as the same thing, cloud or computer. So if you want to log in, I think for the cloud you must log in from here. Okay, you must log in into a Snap. Then you can save for inside your cloud. It's cloud from the Snap cloud. Don't worry, Heidi. It's very easy one, so you can try you can redo again, eh? Okay. Here we go, eh? Correct, eh, guys? For cloud version, you must log in. That's why you must sign up, eh? You must log in here. So this is your login. So if I save the file, I say lab, and then I save in the cloud, I save lab 1, eh? It's a 420 kilobyte only. So when we go to here, we go to our project. So this is my project. Okay, we can share. Okay, you can click and open. So here, this is my project. So you can share. Click share. Okay, you want to share. This is your share project. Then you can share. Okay. This one is private, but now it's private. Only for me can see. Oh, it's okay. Good, very good. Okay. This is what you can do in the Snap. Once you have, don't worry about like you missing your file. It's already inside here. Okay, it's already inside your project here. So you can click and play. Okay. Then you can download. So once you download, okay, you download still XML file, but don't worry, you still can edit. As I mentioned, you can open from the Snap, but you cannot open from BYOB, eh? You can open from BYOB from Snap, but you cannot open Snap from BYOB. Okay? Clear, everyone? Clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Any other
Yes,
questions?
miss.
No, man.
Why, Samuel?
I'm good. Clear.
Okay, good. Oh, you mean same here? You feel like a programmer right now. Very good, guys. Okay, even this one is simple one, but don't worry. You also will learn variables. You also will learn lists. You also will learn the control structure, the things that we had in the other programming language as well. Okay. So if you don't have any question, I will stop the recording and I will give you the attendance. Is it okay? No? No means no question, eh? Okay. Let me